Hi everyone, it's Melissa again, and today's video is a follow-up video to the one I've posted yesterday where I talked about how foods might actually be one of the biggest triggers for acne, but not for the reason that most people think of. So yesterday I shared how fresh and locally sourced fruits, especially untreated, didn't break me out, but then whenever I went back to store-bought foods, especially important ones, my acne would return. And this led me to research what happens to fruits before it even reaches the store. And what I found was shocking. So if you haven't checked out yesterday's video, I recommend doing so, and I'm going to leave it in the top right corner. But today I want to take this a step further and help you figure out where the problems might be hiding. So what exactly is the difference between fresh, untreated food and store-bought food? Well, most store-bought food has been sprayed with pesticides and fungicides to prevent spoilage, waxed to look shiny and last longer, stored in cold rooms for months before reaching you, or gassed to artificially ripen. And many of these chemicals don't wash off completely and can penetrate deep into the fruit, meaning you're still exposed even if you peel it. And this got me thinking, if these treatments are meant to prevent mold and pests, what are they doing inside our bodies? And most importantly, how does this affect our skin? So pesticides and post-harvest chemicals can cause hormonal imbalances, as some pesticides act like estrogen disruptors, which can throw off our body's hormones and contribute to cystic acne, the deep painful breakouts, and hormonal breakouts, which usually show up around the jawline, chin and cheeks. But also inflammation overload. So your body reacts to these chemicals like a toxin, leading to redness, sensitivity and more frequent breakouts. And lastly, liver stress. When your liver struggles to detox pesticides, toxins are potentially getting pushed through your skin, causing acne. So which fruits are the worst when it comes to pesticide exposure? Well, if you haven't heard of the dirty dozen, let me explain. Because this is something that most of us overlook, especially when it comes to our skin health. Now, every year the Environmental Working Group tests fruits and vegetables for pesticide contamination and creates three categories. The first one is the dirty dozen. These are the worst offenders, meaning they have the highest level of pesticide residue. If you want to reduce exposure, these are the ones to consider buying organic whenever possible. Then we have the clean 15. These are the least contaminated fruits and vegetables, often because they have thick skin or require fewer pesticides to grow. And then we have the everything in between. This includes fruits and veggies with moderate levels of pesticides residue. Not as bad as the dirty dozen, but not as clean as the clean 15 either. Okay, so let's start off with the dirty dozen. These are the fruits and veggies with the highest pesticide residue levels, which include strawberries, spinach, kale, celery and mustard greens, grapes, peaches, pears, nectarines, apples, bell and hot peppers, cherries, blueberries and lastly green beans. So if you are eating these fruits and veggies regularly, you may want to prioritize organic options or limit them if you're dealing with acne, inflammation or hormone issues. Then we have the ones that are in between, which are not as bad as a dirty dozen but still exposed to moderate levels of pesticides, such as tomatoes. Then we have lettuce, cucumbers, broccoli, potatoes, bananas. You can see the entire list right here, and I'm going to leave the link from this page in the description box below. And then lastly, we have the clean 15, which contains carrots, sweet potatoes, mangoes, mushrooms, watermelon, cabbage, kiwi, honeydew melon, asparagus, sweet peas, frozen, papaya, onions, pineapple, sweet corn, and lastly, avocados. These are the fruits and veggies you don't have to stress about as much, as they either have a thicker skins or require less pesticide use to begin with. Now with this list in mind, here are a few tips to remember. Make sure that you pick organic options for the high pesticide contaminated foods like the dirty dozen. Then, if you choose fruits, pick the ones that have a thicker skin like avocados. Buy local, seasoned and untreated foods whenever possible. And lastly, if you can peel it, do it. So, what do you think? Have you ever noticed a difference from eating certain fruits? If so, drop a comment below. And for those that want to go deeper, join the Skin Diet Insiders to get personalized help. Also remember to like and subscribe and share this video with someone who needs to hear about it. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.